Hey, thank you for watching. This is the professional Dependa, and let me know what you think.
Hey y'all. So today has been really and truly like yesterday and today have been kind of rough. So we are winding down to the point where we're only a few weeks out from Kelly coming home, and I'm not worried about Opset because by the time this thing gets posted, she'll be home. So I'm not violating any rules. But anyway, so we're real close. We're a couple of weeks out, and my youngest is she's just over it. She is done. She's been done for a couple of weeks, but the last couple of days have just been tough for her. Like last night, she wouldn't stop crying, saying she missed mom. And y'all understand, she's 3, okay? So nothing in a 3-year-old's head. You tell them we're almost done. You know, mom will be home soon. If they don't see mama in like the next 10 minutes, then you're a liar. I mean, this is the way they look at it. And you also need to understand that my girls have been superstars through this whole ordeal. I could not have asked for them to be any better. The way they've just kind of stepped up really has been, I don't want to say depressing at times, but it's made me a little sad a couple times because my 5-year-old is acting like she's 12, 13, and not in a bad way. I'm talking just a level of maturity that a lot of 5-year-olds you just normally don't see it with. Like whenever she can tell that I'm stressed out, she does everything she can. She comes up and tells me she loves me. She asks if she can help with stuff, and I do everything I can to not show that I'm stressed out because that's just not good for them. They don't need to see that. But I do. It happens. You know, we're only human, and we get stressed. Like, you know, life is stressful. Kids are stressful. You know, working out, trying to do something with other adults, trying to do stuff outside the house that involves your kids. It all just piles up, and at the same time trying to keep all the house stuff straight. You know, it gets stressful. And whenever you're used to having that other teammate, you know, your partner there with you, and then you don't have that partner for 6 months, it can be a bitch. I mean, let's just be honest. It's not easy. And you know, we just suck it up. We press on. And even my little one, my 3-year-old, you know, she 90% of this deployment has really been awesome. I mean, there's been a few times where she's been a little bit more distant, kind of like a little sad. And even my oldest, my 5-year-old, you know, she's been kind of sad and a little distant from time to time. But, you know, they miss their mom. You know, mom wasn't here for Christmas. Mom wasn't here for her birthday. You know, she's missed stuff. And as tough as that's been on my wife, and it's been equally as tough on the girls because they just don't get it. All they know is mom's not here. But man, they have just been awesome, and I'm so grateful at how awesome my kids have been. I really can't. I mean, if money was no object, I would buy them both whatever they wanted when mom got home because they've just been superstars. But then today I was reminded as to why military families are so close. So I posted on my little blog Facebook page that, you know, my little one had a rough night, and that, you know, she was just ready for mom to be home. And then today we had a snowshoe hike, which we ended up not needing snowshoes. We could just walk. The snow was that packed down. And it was one of the ladies I was hiking with, a good friend of ours, probably our best friend family that's here. You know, my friend Chris, her husband is getting ready to climb Mount Denali, which is just, I'm so in awe of this guy because that's freaking awesome. And so he's been doing a lot of, you know, training and walking, carrying packs, you know, walking on stuff, trying to get used to carrying weight. Because you got to carry like a 50-pound ruck and like a 60-pound sled up Denali. So he's been doing a lot of that. And then today he was like, hey man, I got my bag. If you just want to hook one of your kids up to a sled, I can pull them. So he had his rucksack on, and I had my oldest connected to him. And then for a little while there, I thought it was going to be funny. And I clicked both girls to his carbiner. And he was dragging both of them while I was rucking. It was hilarious. They got a big kick out of it. But then on the way back, my youngest really wanted, she was tired, she was getting fussy, and Chris, you know, love this woman to death. She was like, well, you know, you wouldn't be cold, because Lizzie was saying she was cold. She's like, you wouldn't be cold if you were walking. And they said, do you want to help me walk Chloe, their puppy? I mean, she's always gonna be she's always a puppo, but she's a little pupper. She's so cute. And Lizzie's face just absolutely lit up. She basically jumped out of the sled and went and grabbed hold of the back of the leash, and she was walking Chloe. Now Chloe is she's part sled dog. She's incredibly strong, but she's so gentle when she sees that one of my kids with her. So she was pulling a little bit because Chris was holding the middle of the leash, so that way Chloe wouldn't get excited and take off running. But you know, and then we got to the end, and Lizzie just reached down and gave Chloe this gigantic hug, and Chloe just sat there and let her hug her, and it was just. Then she took a really, really awesome picture with Chris, and we got to send those to Kelly. So you know, Kelly got to see that, but you know, that just Lizzie needed that. Really, I needed the adult interaction. But then, you know, we at the same time we got to go out. It was a gorgeous day. It was like 20 degrees, and we got to go out and just, you know, do something outdoors. But then you could really tell that Lizzie just needed that. And there's some things that only animals can provide. I don't care what you say. You know, she needed that extra little something from Chloe. But at the same time, we're super close to Ron and Chris, and you know, she was just able to give her that little extra affection that Daddy couldn't give her. So there was just, you know, and there's just something that moms have that dads don't, and that something was something that Chris was able to give to Lizzie today, and I'm just super appreciative. You know, probably never be able to pay any of them back for anything that these people have done for me since Kelly's been gone. But that's what military families do for each other. You know, it's just, that's why I don't think even our own families really understand why we are the way we are. Whenever we're sitting around and we bond so close to these people that we're only going to be with for a season. You know, we're 3-4 years max, unless you extend, which they really don't give officers that opportunity to extend. That's really just for the enlisted side. But you know, we can homestead, but whatever. But it's just, I don't really think they even understand why and how we get so close and what these friendships mean to us. But it meant a lot to me today, I can tell you that. So Ron and Chris, love y'all. Thank you. And now I got to go inside to Awana and get my girls, because they've been doing Awana stuff while I was out working out, doing leg day. Yeah.
I'm not gonna do that.
Do what? What you gonna do? You booped my nose. You're silly. Boop. Oh, I love this kid. Man, today was a long day. So, the girls still had daycare today, but I was off work for Dr. Martin Luther King Day. What did I do on my day off? Dropped the girls off, came back and got in my truck, and I went to Sam's, because Sam's Club, as many of you know, is closing its doors on like 200 stores across the country or something like that.
But what sucks is they're closing the 3 Sam's Clubs that are in Alaska. Now, it's not 3 of the Sam's Clubs in Alaska. That is all of the Sam's Clubs in Alaska. Now, the bad thing, besides the fact that several hundred people just in the town that I'm in are going to lose their jobs. Unless they, get to go work at Walmart or something. But, I mean, it's a few hundred people are going to lose their jobs just right off the bat. But the other thing is, being in the interior of Alaska is already expensive and it's already tough. And you have a lot of small businesses and a lot of restaurants, like food trucks and stuff, that rely heavily on Sam's Club. And it's because a lot of these little mom and pop shops can't afford to wait for stuff to ship here from Amazon. I know, especially if you're in the lower 48, you're like, oh, Amazon ships in 2 days. Nah, brother, not in the interior of Alaska. 2-day shipping is a week to 3 weeks in interior Alaska. And it's just because of where we are. You really can't, you can't do things here the same way we do everything else. So it's just, everything's a little bit different here. Everything's a little bit tougher here. And I think that, it says a lot for the people that stick it out up here. But, it's really going to suck. But the good thing for somebody like this guy is I went and got a new TV today because everything is 25% off. So I went and got let's see if I can turn this around here. Yeah, that's right. I went and got a 65-inch TV. We had one, still have it. It's a 42-inch plasma. I like it. I mean, it's fine. There's nothing wrong with it, but 25% off is kind of hard to pass up for a big ticket item like that. So I went and bought a TV. So I went there at 8 o'clock in the morning. Sam's opens at 10. You would have thought I was a Black Friday shopper. I was in line for 2 hours to go in there for 15 minutes. But I got my TV, and I left. Got it home, realized that the TV itself was too big for my entertainment center by 3 inches. 3 inches. So I had to go and buy. First I had to get permission from my landlord because I rent. But again, awesome landlords. So I had to go and buy a wall mount for my TV. Now, one of the things I love about TVs now is they are significantly lighter than the TV that I have. My 42-inch plasma really isn't heavy, but there's no way I would have been able to get it on the wall by myself like I was with this one. So that's what I did today, and I'm tired. Excuse me. So, and because I'm lame, I'm probably getting ready to go to bed here. Maybe go lay down and watch TV in my room for the first time in several years. But anyway, yeah, I was just super stoked that I got a TV today. But that was literally my entire day, was getting this thing set up because I had to go back and forth to town twice. But anyway, y'all keep rocking. Hey, thanks for watching. Drop down in the comments and let me know what you think about the video. It's the first time I've ever done anything like this, so I really need your feedback to let me know what I'm doing wrong besides not looking at the camera thing. I'll work on that. So yeah, let me know what y'all think. Hope to keep these videos going. Hope y'all like them. Hopefully you get something out of it, especially if you're a military spouse. Yeah, look forward to seeing y'all at the next video.